The following video is for entertainment purposes only. If you would like to train in martial arts, please seek the instruction of a certified instructor. Good morning. We are out of our hometown and we got a good 5-hour drive in front of us. I'm excited. I'm excited for what this weekend holds. We're going to be competing tomorrow. We got a test to help conduct tonight, maybe. I don't know if I'll be helping or not. It's been very strange. I really don't know what the plan is as far as that goes, but I'll be there if they need me. Put it like that. Got my hair cut. So, you know.
Looking smooth.
Yeah, this is my serious face. Whenever you can tell that I'm like, my hairline's receding, that's when you know. That's when you know it's go time. I cut it short so you can really get in there and tell. Thanks for joining, and it's gonna be a fun weekend. Chelsea, how are you feeling?
Good. Doing great. Got coffee. I'm ready to go.
I got Hardee's. Maybe not the best option, but the one I wanted.
Yeah.
So it's what happened. So we just ate at the Iron Skillet. That's what it was called, right?
Yeah.
Iron Skillet. It was delicious. It cost $1.25, and there was 35 people in there coughing all over each other. I don't know. Was it worth it? We'll find out. But it was delicious and cheap. And we in the heart of Alabama right now. So we just passed through a place called what was it called? Buckatuna?
Yeah, Buckatuna.
Buckatuna. I've lived here my whole life and I've never heard of Buckatuna. There's a Hackleburg. I know Hackleburg. Like, I love driving through Hackleburg. And I like saying Hackleburg. So that's a fun town because we've driven through it several times, like over the, decade that we've been together. And we've seen it change from this tiny town with like one.
Well, now there's a restaurant, a grocery store.
Originally, there was
It was just a gas station.
Like just one gas station and a bunch of cows. And that was Hackleburg. And then a Wrangler plant. And now it's like got a McDonald's. And it's got like grocery stores and stuff. We're watching this town be born. It's amazing. It's been a year or two since we've driven through Hackleburg. I have to go check on it. Anyways, Buckatuna. Nah.
Don't recommend.
Pass through it. Sorry if you're one of the two people from Hackleburg.
Or Buckatuna.
Buckatuna. It's like, dislike! Flag you for insensitive. You're bullying. We're almost there. We got a little under an hour and a half on this 5-hour journey. So we'll be there soon. See you when we get there. We made it. So here's the bed. We have the one pillow. That pillow is out of order. I'm gonna expect some money back.
I just put that there. That was me.
All right, you got off lucky this time. Yeah, we made it, and I'm excited. Got a little time to decompress before the test starts tonight. I'm gonna take a little bit of time, rest up from that 5-hour plus trip, and stretch out the old legs, and I'll see you later. Hey, so I'm not wearing pants, and Chelsea's not appropriate. So we're gonna.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, so we're doing this shot like this, but the test is over. I'm already a little sore, which is pathetic. I feel a little bad about it. All I did was help conduct some pieces and helped deliver mats to people who needed it, and you know, wasn't a lot of hard work, but it was intense and it was fun to watch. I always love being a part of black belt tests. It's an honor to be a part of something that's so important to a lot of people, so that's always fun. Hey, how you doing? And then tomorrow is the tournament. That's gonna be the real shebang. So I'm gonna rest up, got an early morning, try to get up early enough to maybe recite my forms a little bit and get warmed up, stretch out my limbs, get all nice and limber, and then it's time to compete. I'm excited. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, what's going on? This is JB from the future. Woo! Anyways, I'm here to give a little bit of commentary on what's going on with this video. As you can see, I got the sword, so we did our weapons forms first. I decided to do Junkup Jangam-hyung, and the thing is that I always want to avoid going first or last. Those are the two worst spots you can get, in my opinion, when you are being judged at a tournament for forms. And unfortunately, weapons forms I went first, and then empty-handed forms I went last. However, I feel like my weapons form, the sword form you're seeing right now, was the weakest display I had at the tournament that weekend. I don't know if you've ever experienced anything like this, but sometimes when you start a form, you get like a little bit of self-doubt right at the beginning, and then you just don't really full power your way through the rest of it. It kind of hinders your performance the rest of the time. So that's pretty much what I went through here. Just a little self-hesitation and you know, I don't know. I just kind of, at a certain point, I just had to brute force my way through the rest of the form because I just wasn't in it as much, you know? Here they're getting ready to score. I can't even remember what I got. I remember it wasn't that great. So we have 7.6, 7.4, 7.3, 7.9, and 7.8. So not the worst, but also not the best. Some of my opponent's forms, while I'm not here to criticize, I think they did a great job. I do think it is interesting what some of the judges scored, though, because it seemed to me that a lot of the judges scored very, very highly on intensity, and there were certain competitors who were so intense that I feel like it messed up their balance. It messed up their, I don't know, it wasn't fluid. It was very rigid and shaky. You know what I mean? Just so much power that it's like you can't contain it. Which I wouldn't have scored very high, but the judges loved it. So that kind of helped me decide how I was going to perform real high, which I wasn't going to sway from my principles of, you know, being fluid and doing what I think a black belt form should look like. But I did decide to really crank up the intensity. And here's Chasen Tucker's form, who he won. I think he placed first in everything. I'm not even joking. I think he really did. But it was very good. He had a good mix of strength and not letting it overpower, you know, to the point of that shaky look. Everything kind of flowed together, you know, almost like a dance. I do think it's interesting how he does those 3 cuts, up, down, and the big turning cut. I don't know. I don't want to make this seem like I was told by Grandmaster Strong, but I was taught by Grandmaster Strong at the last Black Belt Clinic. We really went over that part over and over again, and he really taught to not go back, kind of like how we chamber our fists, so that we don't have to pull our fist back when we punch. Same thing with the sword. You're not supposed to pull the sword back before you swing it downwards or upwards, vice versa. So that's something that I saw that I would have counted off for, but hey, what can you do? Of course, I think my form is good because that's the way that I practice, right? So, yeah. And then we got into the empty-handed forms. Once again, I think that everyone did a good job, and I was happy to compete with so many people in my division. Normally, there's not many people in my division, so this year we had 6 people other than me compete, which is really nice because normally it's a lot smaller, and when you place in a small group, it just doesn't feel as good. You know what I mean? Like, I want more competition. I want to be able to put myself alongside as many other people as possible. So that was nice about this tournament, having so many competitors to go against. Here we have my form, empty-handed form. I went last, so I went first in weapons, last in empty-handed forms. I decided to do Rohai, which I don't think anyone else in my division did. Most people in my division do Kong Sang Kun, and or I should say in my rank, most people at my rank do Kong Sang Kun, and I just really felt more comfortable with Rohai at this moment. In the future, who knows, I might go back and do Kong Sang Kun. I've heard that judges like that form a lot better than Rohai, but I just really like Rohai, and I decided to, you know, give it everything I've got and do my best with it, and I'm proud of what came out of it. And like I said, I really noticed that the judges really love the intensity, so I really tried to crank up the intensity this time without losing balance or, you know, letting the power of certain movements break other fundamentals of forms that I believe that you should have, or that I should have. Let's see what scores I got. 7.7, 7.5, 7.6, 7.3. Ooh, she scored me low, 7.5. She gave me a 7.9 on the weapons form and 7.3 that time. That's so interesting. Let's go on to sparring. So my first sparring match was up against Bradley, which he's friends of mine, and he told me before this match that he really didn't want to get kicked in the head. And what did I do? I hook kicked him right in the head. I feel really, really bad about that. So I took a knee. We let everything calm down, and then we continued. I tried to be a little more aware of my movements. I don't get to spar a lot against a lot of people these days. I'm kind of out by myself at my studio. There's not a lot of people to spar against. Now I am, because I have some students who enjoy it, but at this moment, you know. Anyways, I tried to take it real easy, sneak some easy shots. Like, I like to, you know, I know that a lot of people don't like point sparring, and I totally understand, you know, the idea of not liking point sparring, because there are certain ways that you'll learn to fight that aren't applicable to real life, and I understand, because I was trying to, after I made that contact to his head, I was trying to score points as more than, like, you know, fight somebody, which worked out, because I scored the points and I won the round. Is that enough? I can't remember. Oh, nope, we're going again. Here we go. Yeah, just axe kicked over his head. Boom. Third point. And then, of course, shaking hands, hugging it out. I like Bradley a lot. He's a good kid. Anyways, we got some footage from more sparring footage that Chelsea got, which I love, because I didn't actually get to watch this as much. I was kind of distracted in my own head, so I really wasn't watching, which is bad, because I should have been watching, but I knew who my opponent was next, and that kind of was getting to my head. So even while I'm watching right now in the corner, I don't remember anything about this, honestly. So that was a kick to the back, but I don't feel like it was intentional, which is probably why they let it go. Ooh, that was nice. That was a good one. Really? I don't know why they're cautioning him. It looked like it was above the belt to me. Okay, moving on to the next video. Hey, it's me versus Chasen. So this one, even though I do ultimately end up losing this fight, spoiler, I am much more proud of the performance I put on during this sparring round than I did during the first sparring round, personally. So I guess you'll get to see what I mean in just a moment when we get started. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, they were like really freaking out about contact at this tournament. They gave him a caution for that, which I feel like it didn't even really touch me. It kind of flicked my nose a little bit, but I'm fine, you know. Like, I don't, like, no harm, no foul. I don't know why they gave him a caution, but hey, it is what it is, right? So, it's not the best angle. There are some shots being made back and forth, but can't really see. Oh yeah, I got a lot of 2 flags. So there were several times in this match you got to get over 3. Ooh, that was a nice spinning crescent from me. Thank you very much. But they gave it to him. I don't even remember what happened. Like, what did he get? Oh, I guess he did something. I couldn't see. Anyways, like I said, bad angle. But yeah, there's a lot of times where I got a good shot in, but I only got two flags. Once again, you can't see it, but I'm getting 2 flags. You need 3 most of the time, depending on the circumstances. But most of the time, you need 3 flags to get the point. And I just couldn't get it. That time, I thought the round was over, and it kept going, and that's how he got his point. It's all fair. That's totally fair. I should have kept going, but I just thought it was over. Accidentally knocked him over. Thankfully, I didn't get a caution for that, which I'm surprised because they're handing out cautions left and right. Once again, got 2 flags. There's so many instances in this match where I get 2 flags and can't get it. So time ran out. It was 2-0, and yep, that's what kicked me out. I ended up getting 3rd because I didn't go to the final round against Chasen. I ended up getting 3rd. But hey, I'm super proud of that performance, and that was my performance at the tournament. Anyways, let's get back to the regular video.
Raise your right hand. 1, 2, 3. Tung Su. We have 3rd place, Jonathan Best. Best's Academy. Second place, Hudson Beal, Homa Tung Su Do. First place, Chasen Tucker, Tucker Tung Su Do. Division 26, male, 17 and belts. Forms, 3rd place. Luke Stone, All-American Tung Su Do.
So we are back, and I have soaked myself in a nice hot bath, and we are waiting for Chinese food to get here. So it's gonna be a good night. But we're gonna have some fun tomorrow before we head home. We're staying another night just to go to the beach, have some fun, and then we'll head home. But as far as martial arts content on this vlog goes, that was pretty much it. I didn't win, but I did get 2/3 and a co-third. It was a good experience, you know? I don't know. I hold my head high. I think that I'm proud of the performances that I put on, and with the sparring that I did, I think, well, there's some things I can improve, but I'll use this as a learning experience. So thanks for coming along with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.